Yeah, so I followed a little bit what the Iranians have been officially saying. And if you look at their war aims, they want American influence out of the region permanently. And they see Israel as an American influence. They see
Mm.
that as a long time threat to Iran. And so their logic is, well, you got to get rid of Israel then, right? And they want reparations from the US and their neighbors for all the damage caused. They're going to get that, right? And they sort of want some kind of security guarantee that the Americans won't come back, which is a guarantee that can only be made if the US does a deal with China or something like that, right? Now, I've got three scenarios. My most likely scenario is basically the total defeat of US and Israel. So the US kicked out of the Middle East, the loss of the petrodollar, it'll have a huge economic crash because the US, your listeners may not know, but is very, very dependent on the fact that oil is bought and sold in dollars. That really makes the Americans a lot of money. And they're going to lose a lot of that to probably the Chinese now. It'll be a petro yuan, maybe, right? So the Americans kicked out of the Middle East and also the physical takeover of Israel, right? I think that Israel
By
can't be
who?
taken
Who
over
will
by,
take it over?
well, there are four armies which would probably be involved, right? One is that Iran has got, at least from what I read, it's got quite a few attack helicopters and an air force that is keeping in reserve. And it can sort of, well, it's about 1,000 kilometers. It can sort of sneak up on Israel in the night and do that. Now, not at the moment. The Israeli Air Force is still too dominant, right? But after another couple of weeks or maybe a month of sort of solidly bombing the Israelis out of the sky and all its assets,